Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to my channel. I have been absent for a little while and some of you will have seen that my channel was unavailable for a while. That was intentional, it was just hidden for a little while. I just needed to take some time and that's what I did. But I am back and really happy to be back doing Scrap Backwards with my absolute best friend Kathy. She has been patient as a saint. We have kept in touch and we are reinvigorating Scrap Backwards. Admittedly, March is a busy month for Kathy, so we'll probably focus more on April, but March is going to be the month that I use to get back into it. And also back into YouTube and back into scrapping. I've probably done maybe 5 pages, 6 pages since the start of December. So December, January, February, 4 months. So not very much at all. I kind of lost the way with it. There has been stuff happen which hasn't been pleasant. And yeah, here we are. For those wondering, I am not giving up scrapbooking. It's just not going to happen because I love it too much. I just needed to take some time. I needed to go back to basics. I needed to refocus on the flair side of things, which is completely separate to YouTube. And I needed to refocus YouTube. And YouTube is all about me enjoying the scrapbooking process. I think sometimes YouTube creators, myself included, can get very hung up on the figures, on the follower numbers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, and the likes and dislikes and comments and all of that. And it is very important, and I and every other content creator, I would assume, I know I do, appreciates every single subscriber, every single person that watches a video, every single person that likes it, comments, interacts, engages. But sometimes it can become too much of a focus. So for me, going forward, YouTube is about enjoying the process. I am doing it because I enjoy it. I have no commitments in terms of design teams or anything like that. YouTube is purely going to be about me. And I'm not going to get hung up if there's a dislike on a video or followers, I keep calling it followers, but subscribers don't go up or they go down or there's no comments or anything like that. And I think sometimes you need to take stock and realise that that isn't important. What's important is you're enjoying scrapbooking, you're sharing your passion for scrapbooking. Excuse me, I needed to take my jumper off because it's getting rather hot. And it's about enjoying the process. So for me, it's about scrapbooking with you guys, chatting, rambling, doing what I do. Whether you want to watch or not is entirely up to you, really. Nobody is forcing it at the end of the day. You guys watch because you want to watch, and I am so grateful for that. And we'll always want to spend time here on YouTube. I just needed to refocus how I do that and what I do that for. And as I say, it's for me. It's about the process and about enjoying scrapbooking for what it is and not for any drama, toxicity or anything like that. It's about paper, stickers, friends, love and scrapbooking at the end of the day. That is all there is to it, and that is what we're going to get back to. It's about getting back to basics. So it is the 7th of March, not the 1st of March, when I was planning on doing this video. So when I started building my Scrap Backwards kit, so I'm going to go through my kit with you. I made the decision, Kathy sort of built a mega kit, if you like, with the intention of using it over a longer period to coincide with her 12-box project and to refresh it each month. Excuse me. So I kind of decided that I wanted to do that. I think the thing with me is I struggle with building a kit because it's either too small, which doesn't happen very often, admittedly, or it's too big. And then I get overwhelmed, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to say, well, what the hell have you done today then, Adam? But let me explain. So what I decided is I'm going to build a mega kit, and that kit is going to last me for a set period. Now, I wasn't really sure how long at the start. I just sort of started going through stuff, pulling stuff out, starting with the paper. And, well, yeah, I guess I did start. I kind of started with a bunch of stickers which had come out of previous scrap backwards kits that I just hadn't put away. And then I built some papers in around that, and then built in more stickers, embellishments, ephemera, and so on. So this kit is for March, April, May, June at least, maybe even July. I may refresh it each month in terms of I might take stuff out if I realise I don't like it, not using it, don't want it, whatever. I may add stuff in if I get new stuff, such as Vicky Booton's new collection. I know I want that. That's probably all I will be getting until her next collection. There really isn't that much of the new collections that I actually like, which I'm very, very pleased about. So as I started building my kit, I started thinking, I don't really like this, or I don't need this, or I've got too much stash. And I was getting overwhelmed. There was just too much stuff, and Kathy and others can attest to it. It was a large collection. Don't get me wrong, I love my stash, but it can get overwhelming. So I started putting stuff to one side to de-stash. And that ended up becoming quite the mammoth task for a number of reasons. To de-stash, to declutter, to raise some money, not going to lie. You know, comes in handy. It was needed. And to go back to basics. And I think I needed it to reset after the last few weeks, last few months. I needed it to reset and move forward. So I've actually de-stashed 1,250 items, which is a ludicrous amount. So much so that my spreadsheet is all of this. This is all items that have been sold, just to give you an idea. And that is a 50-page spreadsheet. So it's quite a substantial de-stash. However, that is only about 20% of my stash. So no to those asking, I am not giving up scrapbooking. I'm not going anywhere. Quite the opposite, actually. It's reinvigorated me. It has switched on my need for scrapbooking again, my passion, my desire, and I actually feel like I'm excited about it again, which I needed. So it's so good, so good. It was needed for so many reasons. In turn, that is going to help me deal with the flair side of things, as well as the scrapbooking side of things. So, I have rambled on for 8 minutes. Let's get into what you're actually here to watch. So, as I say, I started building a kit, and I started doing it differently. You'll see that I've got all sorts here on my desk. So I started with paper, having already pulled in the stickers from old kits. What I have tended to do in the past is pull in some ephemera packs, and I'm lazy. I just don't open them to rummage through them. So what I've actually done, let me move some of this out of